Hello everyone, welcome back to another movie analysis where I give you the basic rundown of movies and or critically pick them apart. And today, once again, we are taking a look at The Ring. In the last episode, I told you guys about Samara's life and everything before the movie we see. So basically before she was killed, and then a little smidgen after. This video, we're going to be taking a look at everything that has happened after and the same route that every single one of the movies takes. Don't misunderstand me now, I love these movies, but the plot of every single one of them is the exact same thing. The main question for this video is not, what is Samara, because she is a twisted child who became a demon, or a vengeful spirit. That part's not particularly needed. What it really is what kind of character is Samara? Because right now we see her as the villain, and she will always be the villain, but what type of villain is she? Is she the type of villain that we feel sorry for, like in Mama? Or is she the type of villain who, despite having this tragic backstory, we tend to hate? And spoiler alert, it's the second one. And we're going to explore why every single movie tries to make you want to feel sorry for her, despite the horrible things she has done. So, starting off in The Ring 1, we see no introduction to her, except for a video clicks on the TV and we see static, and then this girl dies. Name is not important because it's horror. And then, when we finally see her body, we see that it looks like her soul was sucked out of her. Someone mentioned that this looks like a drowned victim, and how her body is distorted after being, let's say, stuck in a well. Hint, hint. And that could potentially be the case. But the state of decay of the body kind of hints at the twisted way she kills. Samara gives her victim 7 days to die.
7 days.
Because of the fact she was stuck in a well and survived for 7 days before she inevitably drowned or starved to death, whichever the two happened first. When it comes to the plot of the first one, and the second one, and the third one, they're the same. In the first movie, we see our main protagonist here, Rachel. She is an investigator, she is a reporter, and she uses her skills, her journalistic skills, to figure out what happened in this tape after watching it, and who Samara really is. Venturing as far as to find the barn in which she was kept, the well in which she died in, and her father, quote-unquote, before he kills himself. After helping Samara get out of the well, physically, her body was removed, everything seems to be fine, until we learn that...
You helped her?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
What's wrong, honey?
You weren't supposed to help her.
It's okay now. She's not gonna hurt you.
Don't you understand, Rachel? She never sleeps.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to actually have helped her. She was supposed to stay in the well, otherwise she's gonna have a lot more access, and now she can get out of the TV. It's unclear as to how she was killing people in the first place. Did she just suck the soul out of them through the TV? Because now we see her actually crawl out of the well in the ending. But, more to the point, this guy's dead, and what we thought we were doing was helping a child find peace. We actually helped a demonic entity get out into the world. Let's go to the second movie now, where we see somewhat of the same thing, except we get this douchebag of the year, saying that he was setting up a random girl from another school to watch the tape so he wouldn't die, and then he ends up walking in, and, well, he dies. It happens. So the demon found Rachel and Aiden, letting us know that she's actually quite vengeful and holds a grudge, not to be confused with The Grudge, but, more to the point, she is now hunting them and everyone around them, and once again Rachel has to investigate what could potentially be causing her to be doing this, upon finding out that she had an even worse childhood than imagined, almost being drowned as a baby by her mother who had postpartum depression, which we find out why later, and then being afraid of water. On top of all that, she can't sleep, because it never stops. What doesn't stop? Her urge to kill, the evil inside of her, her metabolism. We don't know what these things are that are keeping her up, but we do know that they are keeping her awake. This abnormal behavior causes her mother to kill her. As we see again, we find out that her stepfather didn't even want her, and on top of all of that, on top of everything that has happened to this child, we see that now she has possessed Aiden. So this is a new power she has, because she can possess people. We didn't even know she could do that. And they just keep tacking on ability after ability to try and add some depth to her. Once again, however, we think that we're helping and she just wants a mother, so what we do is we steal her off, and that should be the end of it, right? Except at the end we get the flicker that it's still in a VHS tape. Are Aiden and Rachel dead? Are they both in the tape? Are they gonna die? We don't know. It leaves off. Until 12 years later. So now the tape has become kind of a rumor, a myth, but a known myth. Have you seen the tape that kills you? As we see from the guy on the plane, in which the plane crashes. And then everyone is killed. A weird MO for this demon to attack so many people and kill those who had not seen the tape until she makes them watch it, of course. But that makes almost no sense. And of course we see frickin' Leonard over here pick it up, because Sheldon wasn't there to tell him not to. And then he decides to watch it along with this chick, who dies. Yeah. But what is the difference between this movie and the last two is that they discover a second movie inside of the movie. Files hidden within files. This is actually a great idea for a plot, but the way that they carried it out was kind of stupid. It was stupid because it didn't give any more depth to Samara. It just let us know the same exact plot. Oh, she was tortured. Her mother was held captive. She was abandoned. None of this movie actually plays into Samara herself. But it's like Samara wanted them to know about it, so she could finally face her father, her biological father, to kill him, and then you think, oh, everything's hunky-dory, until the end, in which, spoiler alert, she's basically reborn or possessing or whatever inside of this new chick, and a massive amount of files have been sent, and nothing is stopping the computer from sending them. There is so much to unpack in that movie, however, because there was so much revealed. Her mother might have been raped. We don't know, but it does add a little bit of twist to it. A holy man who rapes, who kidnaps, evil and holiness mixed together. That is something we can unpack for at least an hour. I'm not going to do that, don't worry. I might spend 5 minutes in the next video on it, but I'm not going to do it that deep. But it's just so much about Samara's life that we get revealed to us at a time, but each plot of the movies don't change. Oh, we've got to help this little girl. We've got to help her find peace. We've got to help her, I don't know, find her dolly or something. And every time it ends up being, oh no, what? She was evil still. She's gonna kill you. That's crazy. That's insanity. A demon that kills you is going to kill you. What? All of them are fine, by the way. They're not going to die. But the problem is, and the weirder part, is that now we get this new ability where it used to be the blind were safe because the preacher blinded himself, and then when he looked at Samara, she unblinded him so he could see her, so she could kill him. That is a level of petty that you will never see in a demon. My question though is, why did it take so long to do it? Because she's not the first person to go looking for Samara or her real life or whatever.
You're the 12th, Julia. Though none of...
Which is another thing. How many people have gotten these visions? Apparently 12 have gotten to the preacher, which means 12 people have figured out that there was a hidden video in this, so it's not really hidden anymore. How many people are just dissecting this tape? How many people have looked into this and just not did anything with it? I'm actually quite confused, because this implies that a lot more people are investigating into this ghost story, yet we're not getting any results except with these people, and that's who gets possessed. So, again, why is Samara like the way she is? Obviously, we're not supposed to really feel sorry for her, though you might, but you can't ignore the fact that she is just basically murdering people, and she was a twisted child in life, and she's a twisted demon in death. What is she supposed to be? What is Samara to us? We can now concur that she is just evil. There's no vengeance here. A lot of the third movie, I'm sorry, none of it was even directed toward her. It was just a thing that happened in her life. Now, it could be that because her mother went insane, that she became evil. It could be the fact that she was spawned by evil, and that made her evil, but then that doesn't exactly explain the tape, the well, or anything like that. Nothing is explained in the movies. I'm sure there are backstories, and this is based off of lore, so we'll take a look at it later. But as for now, so to answer the question from the beginning, why did every movie try to make you feel sorry for her despite the evil she's doing? Well, we try to make you feel sorry for her because she is a child, and the director wants to make you think it was all out of her control, though I'm not so sure. It makes no sense as to why they take the same route of, oh, we have to help this girl, when, yes, in the movie sense, oh, they don't know she's evil, ha ha ha, but we know she's evil. We as an audience know that. So essentially we just watch people, and I say this again and again, we just watch people head toward their own slaughter. Every time. A different route is all I'm saying. One in which they know she's evil and they're trying to avoid her, and this time they think that they're going to stop her, like, with intent to stop regardless of whether or not she'll find peace or help this little girl. Something like that would help. But as for the route of, oh, we need to help this little girl because she's so sad and she had such a hard life, that has run its course. It's 3 movies in of the exact same thing, and we need to move on. But I will be looking at every single one of the movies, including a lot of the characters, the plots, the setups, the builds, the backstory, the lore, all of that good stuff in the next couple of videos. My name is That Analysis Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you all next time. Peace.